Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do messages from the litter box for today. Today is Wednesday. It is July 22nd, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. Just use your discernment, please. Now I feel like it's too dark. I can't win. We're going to use the Purring Prophet, messages from the litter box, Mercy Morgana. You can find this at ripeavocadowitch.com. All right, y'all. Let's see what comes out. Okay, that was like... We have 5 cards on the table. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. Someone is... It's funny because I think I'm just going to go with the 5 cards in the bottom of the deck. Because the bottom of the deck goes with the 5 cards. So I don't think I'm going to pull any more cards. I don't usually do that. But I think it just makes sense if I'm going to pull the bottom of the deck. That's it. Like, I'm not going to pull any more cards. Someone is retreating. Someone is maybe going into hibernation. Somebody is in a period of contemplation, period of healing. I mean, the first 3 cards alone, and then the last card. Lay down. Hello?
Hey, Kim.
Hey.
I saw your message. The Tiffany already knows that you're off today, right?
Wednesday's my normal day off.
I got you too. You called it. Okay. Then fine. That's why I sent the test reply to you. That if you don't know, then we talk to her. But if Wednesday is normally off, then nothing to do.
No,
See you on Monday.
I just wanted to let you know because I didn't know if she left you notes or if you knew or anything like that. So I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's really kind because she don't inform me anything. So I get the schedule every day, so then only I will get to know that who's coming and who's not.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jack. So see you on Monday.
Yep.
Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
That was my boss. Sorry about that. I just, that's our newer boss. Our seasoned boss is on vacation this week, and I wasn't sure if she let him know that I was on vacation Thursday and Friday, and then I'm off on Wednesdays, right? So I just texted him to let him know, because I was like, I don't know if she left him like notes or anything. Because on Monday I went in to give blood, because we had the blood drive at work. They have it every year, and he had no idea that the blood drive was going on. He had no idea that people volunteer. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I probably should let him know. Like, today's my normal day off, but tomorrow and Friday I will not be there, and not volunteering on Sunday either. Yeah, so back to the reading. Let me show you what we got. We got the vacuum lives, I flee, pray for me. I am retreating until the danger has passed. This could be someone retreating from another person. This could be someone retreating from a situation. Um, take how it resonates. No touchy. I have named it Squishy, and it is mine. It is my Squishy. This person doesn't want to be like reached. Does that make sense? Like they don't want anybody to reach out to them. Like this is somebody, like this is, I just keep seeing like a bear in a cave. I really do. Maybe this is me about my days off. I was just, I had the furnace guy come and check my furnace, my AC, my water heater, and everything was fine. But it took him about an hour, and then he was gone. And I was doing litter boxes, pardon me, for the week, and I was listening to a reading at my kitchen table, and then all of a sudden I started to fall asleep. And I was like, oh, I should get up and go walk. I should do readings. And then I was like, I really just feel like taking a friggin' nap. And I was like, no, I should get up and I should do stuff. And then I was like, Kim, if you need a nap, you need a nap. If you need to rest, you need to rest. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go and do the reading because I want to do the reading because I've been thinking about it. I said, and then afterwards, I'm going to gauge how I feel. And then I'm going to go from there. Because I finally found my coupon for my free coffee that I got the weekend of the little bookseller day, like the local booksellers, not the big chains like Barnes and Noble and stuff, but like local booksellers. They gave me a free coupon for coffee from the coffee place in Antioch, Illinois. So I was like, oh, I can go get my free coffee. Even though I'm trying to give up coffee, but I will take a free coffee. I see the camera, I turn. You wanted a cute photo? Too bad, only blurry butt pics for you. Somebody doesn't want somebody to see them, or somebody doesn't want possibly a group to see them. I don't take how it resonates. If I fits, I sits. Reading, I am your book. Typing, I am your keyboard. Need to stand up? No, you don't. Food, meow. I demand immediate sustenance. You may think you can wait, but I strongly disagree.
Unknown caller.
I think it says you may think I can wait, is what it's supposed to say. Anyway. And then bottom of the deck, which goes with the first three cards. I have big thoughts, staring into the distance, contemplating the universe, deep stuff. Like somebody's going into hiding, in hibernation, hermiting. They're they're healing. There's some kind of there's some kind of like, it could be about love, it could be about anything. It could be somebody like literally like going into hibernation and being like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You know? I think oh, I'm just going to say this. Somebody is going into hiding to heal, okay? To think about things for themselves. But I feel like they're hoping somebody will wait for them. I know that sounds horrible to say. And again, it could be a person or it could be a group. Take how it resonates. They're hoping somebody will wait for them. Cuz it's almost like, wait for me. Okay, here I am, I need you. Kind of energy. Like, and it could also be too that whomever this is that's going into hibernation to heal, to contemplate, they could be having these back and forth thoughts in their head about being with a person, not being with a person. Do I want them in my life? Do I want to be in their life? What would that look like? It's funny because the first card, I am retreating until the danger has passed. I'm just gonna say it. This could be someone retreating from a situation or a person that they just weren't supposed to be involved in or involved with. Like this could be somebody leaving a toxic family. This could be someone leaving a toxic friend group or a toxic person, which could be a family member, a friend, a lover. Cuz it gives me like it almost gives me like breaking up with someone and then kind of like healing yourself from that situation, kind of going into hiding, not wanting to see that person or anyone that knew them or anyone that you mutually knew, kind of like distancing yourself from that whole situation so that when you're coming out of your healing period and your contemplation period, it's almost like somebody already knows where they're going. If I fits, I sits. It's almost like somebody knows. So again, if this is someone leaving a lover, breaking up with someone, they're going to go into a healing period to get over it, right? But they already know where they're going or whom they're going to. Because this is like showing up like on someone's doorstep and being like, okay, like I know it took a while for me to get here, but I broke up with somebody. I'm healing, like I'm stable, like I'm ready, like let's go. I demand immediate sustenance. I demand immediate attention. And it's not negative, it's like somebody, like I said, somebody showing up and being like, "Okay, now I'm ready." Like I wasn't ready before, but now I am. It could even be like if somebody was under, I think I did I talk about this like this morning or yesterday? I feel like I just talked about it. It would be like somebody being like under their parents' thumb, right? Like let's say they're 30, but they've always been close to their parents and their siblings, and they've all had like um input about each other's lives, right? And this would be like somebody saying, "Well, I fell in love with so and so, and I want to be with so and so, and I want to break up with this person because they're just not a fit for me." And then the parents are like, "What are you talking about? Like they're a surgeon and they make like almost $500,000 a year, and you're a graduate, and you want to go get involved with a yoga instructor?" Like it kind of has like like that toxic feel, like I'm your parent. Even though you're 30 years old, right? I'm gonna tell you what's best for you and you're gonna listen, and you're gonna feel like if you don't listen to me that I'm gonna disown you, and I probably will because that's the kind of person I am. Like that's what it feels like somebody's like hiding from something toxic and going towards something. Yeah. And I don't think they're taking this lightly with this last card. Contemplating the universe, deep stuff. And I think even if this is a love situation and it's somebody leaving one lover to go towards another lover, it's really somebody looking at it from all angles. Like, okay, if I stay with so and so, like, where's that going to take me in life? What are we going to do together? What are we going to accomplish? Like, is this stagnant energy, or do we create together? Do we do things together? Or am I going to go towards so and so? And the same thing, like weighing the options, right? And it's not to be mean, it's not to be like, ooh, I have options. No, it's literally like somebody taking stock of their current situation and looking towards the future and saying, well, who's the better fit for me? Who do I love? you know where do I want to end up in 10, 20 years? Is this person going to go with me? Is this person going to go with me? Are they going to get me there? Are they going to get me there? How do I work with this one? How do I work with that one? Like, it's somebody really thinking about their future. And again, it's not meant to be like, one is better than the other or anything like that. It's about following your heart, but it's also about making that right call for yourself, because you know I mean, you look at two different people. Is one going to bring you just a lot of problems, a lot of anguish, a lot of issues? Is one going to be more supportive than the other? Like, is there one that's more creative and one that's, I'm sorry to say it, more lazy? Like, it's kind of like an energy match, like, whose energy do I match with better? And I think this is someone really taking this seriously, because you literally got these four cards devoted just to that. And then these two cards are kind of like, okay, I'm here. Like, I'm showing up. I'm ready now. And I'm just going to say it. It gives somebody leaving a current, aka past situation, something that they just end up realizing isn't for them. And I said toxic. Really, what it is, it's just incompatibility, right? It's not necessarily toxic. It can be. Take how it resonates. But it's more of a compatibility issue. Which person is better for me? And who am I going to be better for? Does that make sense? Because it gives living one situation and going towards something new. That's what it gives. And it's very much a conundrum, right? Because there could be so many things at play in the universe. God has their hands in everything. So, even if you leave a past situation and go towards something new, is that going to work out long term? I mean, only time will tell. How much effort are you going to put in? How much effort are they going to put in? If we're talking soulmate, divine counterpart connection, you should know that instinctively. Like, you should know right away that you have like a connection with somebody. Like, I'll just say it. So I have met one soulmate in the past, one twin flame in the soulmate, or one twin flame in the past, both male. Okay. The guy that I was in love with last year, I believe, is a soulmate. Um, there was a guy that I had a crush on at work before the guy that was the soulmate. Um, I would not consider him a soulmate or a divine counterpart. I would consider him more of like a king or an emperor status, if that makes sense. I'm trying to relate it in relation. I'm trying to say it in relation to cards. That way, you guys kind of get what I'm saying here. But like, I have recognized, like, I can recognize the soulmates, the twin flames, the kings, the emperors, the pages. You know what I'm saying? I can recognize that. You should be able to recognize that too. Masculine, feminine, you should be able to recognize that. And I've told you guys this before too, like even my ex-husband, I put him in the category of soulmate. He just was not a lover. You know what I mean? Like he was never supposed to be a lover. He was never supposed to be that kind of soulmate. I'm going to let it go with that. I hope it resonates for somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous day, a wonderful evening, a great week. Here comes Bob's. Hi, Bob. He's already been fed twice. He's probably ready for a third time, huh? You probably ready for a third time? I don't want to. You're very demanding. Um, I will be on later with readings, and like I said this morning in the affirmations, I'm not too sure how much I'm going to be on here during the week. If I'm going to do more readings, more affirmations, or if I'm just kind of lay low or take a day off here or there. I'm not too sure, but I'll keep you guys as up to date as I possibly can. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And I will talk to you later. Bye.